Ciao Euge. Eccolo qua, buona partita. Come andiamo? Ah, mi spiace. Cazzo. No. Visto, ma anche non a una certa età, hai visto che Giampiero, che cazzo, ma è incredibile. Che Giampiero ha avuto un incidente, Giampiero De Palma, adesso ha stato molto male. Mm. Certo. Ah no, chiaro. Boh, non lo so, comunque ha detto che adesso lo operavano, boh. Sì, penso proprio di sì. Mm. Ma non mi ricordo, sinceramente. Comunque è nella NFC.
So they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home. A 2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I gotta say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like that. Oh, right away, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Steelers.
Oh, perfetto, bellissima partenza, ottimo. Senza che ho fatto niente, ho a posto. Tutto a posto. Andavo bene.
And you know they love that. Any guy on defense loves to pick up the ball and have it in his hands and try and score himself. In this case, that's exactly what happened.
He'll be singing in the shower post game. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the
Per forza, cosa devo fare? No, cioè, non così come... questo non era il caso, questa... Però per forza devo tankare, cosa devo fare?
As we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM, it always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
Here's 2nd and 10. Here's the big man Dillon with it. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31. So, Charles, you talk about this head coach, and let's face it, this season certainly has not gone the way many had expected or at least hoped. And I think we saw some of that frustration boil over at his weekly press conference earlier this week.
Yeah, we certainly did, didn't we? Because, let's face it, he's heard the whispers. And they're growing louder that he shouldn't be around next year. He essentially stormed out of that meeting you just referenced with the reporters. How did he end it? We're done here. Well, that's a function of losing and all the pressure that's on him. You hear about pressure creating diamonds? In this case, it's bursting the pipes of the coach.
They go play action. Mills. They'll roll him out right. And out across midfield down to the 45.
Now that's all about making something happen as a quarterback, because instead of forcing something on 3rd down, how about him buying some time outside of the pocket, waiting for someone to come open, and when he did, he put it on him for a big play and a 1st down.
Now a throw here going to be taken in by the tight end Njoku. Touchdown! David Njoku, his 2nd touchdown on the season.
No, almeno c'è partita. Se no avevamo iniziato troppo male.
And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play.
Sì, finisco la partita di IML e ti chiamo.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this will be
Comunque, da quando ho cambiato
six.
quarterback mi trovo molto meglio. Era quell'altro bastardo lì che non mi trovo bene. Vatti a vedere se ti capita le statistiche del mio quarterback, ma è una roba incredibile. Cioè, in confronto all'altro.
Play action. Now it's Rodgers. Man open, that's Henry Ruggs. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. Now a play fake. Rodgers. Got a man open.
Ha preso, sì.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That opening drive rhythm continues right into play number 3.
Whatever they decided that they wanted to run before the game, it's working pretty well for them right now. Moving the ball downfield at a nice rate, and guess what? I think the chain crew might have to get a little oxygen over there. They have to keep moving downfield with first downs on each play.
Into the red zone, it's Rodgers. That's complete to the receiver Thielen.
Bastardo sto qui come ha resistito.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taking them no time at all to get down here, and now they're set up with a first and goal.
Play action. Now Rodgers. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. Chris Barnes able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, they took a sack on first and goal. But that close to the goal line, that still definitely hurts.
They'll try again on second and goal after going backwards to the 12. Another try after the first down sack. Rodgers. And a quick throw here that's complete. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it, they love it, because now everyone gets locked in. Your confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they're looking at the sideline thinking to themselves and expressing, let's keep throwing it. We're doing pretty well.
Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
L'hai chiamato prima, hai detto no, il tight end è tutto a posto. Ah, ok. Buono.
And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So a good kick there. They put the bow tie on it with 3 points.
And let's face it, everybody wants a touchdown. We know that. But in the NFL, defenses are awfully good. You're not going to score each and every time. Be able to knock the ball through the post and take the throw.
By the way, I said bow tie. I meant just bow. Not the tie, but yeah.
Either way.
You got it.
I just went right past it.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what do we
Oh, la madonna che velocità. Cosa avevi messo? Ah, avevi messo così. Ah, ok. Ah, ok. Dai, dico, che cazzo.
Another try after the first down sack. Mills. A good gain of 9
Buono.
before he's brought down at the 28. On third down, here's Mills. And that's complete to Adams. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
I don't care who you put on him, he's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
Mills now looks to throw on first down. Flushed out right.
Ma che pollo, potevo prenderne molto di più.
The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. And I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
On first and 10, Mills. It's caught here by Adams. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Play fake, Mills. He'll check it down, complete to Dillon.
Well, they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another first down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
10-7 our score after 1 right here on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's first and 10. That's a jet sweep. This is Adams.
Ho detto, ma provo con Adams, vediamo se fa fumble.
Defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, and one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
Second and 6. No, scratch that. Second and 7.
Come sono uscito benissimo dal blocco lì. Il mio coso lì,
Sometimes I think cornerbacks can benefit from the fact that quarterbacks might just forget about the idea that they might be near the line of scrimmage. How about the anticipation there, sneaking in and making a big play in the backfield?
Throwing, Mills. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Once you get into the red zone, space is at a premium for receivers to try and operate and shake themselves free. That one's incomplete.
Rosa's kick is good, and that will knot us up at 10.
Come al solito tra di noi vengono sempre belle partite. Dico, come al solito tra di noi vengono sempre belle partite. Va.
As it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too good.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
They'll try again from the 20 on 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Rodgers. Reception here by Ruggs. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his
Diciamo proprio. Era proprio.
That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's Rodgers to throw. Looking for Ruggs again, and he's got him again. 7 yards, the pickup there.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target, and he's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
Rodgers now on 1st down. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. And they're well.
Mamma mia, però.
Just a yard or 2 shy of the 40.
I think that's a big pickup for a 1st down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble.
No, dico che cazzo, si possono anche svegliare i linebacker, cioè sempre 20 metri.
To perfection. So a 1st and 10 coming from Browns territory now at the 41. They fake the give. Now Rodgers. Open man completes it to Claypool.
Bella questa, molto bella. Anche perché avevo pensato di chiamare uno schema che prevedesse il blitz del linebacker, però ho detto vabbè, lasciamo perdere. So che col senno di poi siamo tutti forti. No.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
I Steelers. Vediamo anche... No, bisogna vedere anche come esce il quarterback nuovo, che si è ritirato Ben.
The Browns drive about to get started. Their drive last time it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase,
Quello sicuramente.
Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize, like going to the county fair. You don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf.
Quello sì.
Ball up to the 35.
Quello sì.
Come up on 1st and 10. First down, Mills. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a 1st down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going? Switch.
Mills on 1st down. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. they become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Looking to throw again on second down. Mills being chased out left. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 26. And Charles, with that completion, I'm told that puts him over 3,000 yards passing now on the campaign.
And Brandon, nowadays your leader's usually closer to 5,000 yards on the year, but still, 3,000 yards, a good season.
A first down throw for Mills. And he's going to be taken down. A sack back at the 32. Stephon Tuitt in there to get him, and on the season now that is 9 sacks for him.
Pensavo di essere tornato in tempo all'interno, non ce l'ho fatta, cazzo.
Another try after the first down sack. Mills. That's caught. Waddle on the left side. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on third. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10.
They've definitely established a rhythm on this drive, moving the ball quite well. And big man with football is an integral part of the whole thing.
A chance now to get even before the break as they come up first and goal.
58's Mike, 58. 58's Mike. Let's go, baby. We talk. 70. Get that ball. Go 58's to Mike. Run.
Here's Mills. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he is out of bounds here. And give him a full 10 yards there. Second and goal.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. He lost 2 there, and it's third down.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
58's Mike, 58. 58's Mike. Danny. Set up. Hey, 58's the Mike. Go 58's the Mike. They can't hang with us.
They'll try and run. Dillon. And he takes this one in for a Brown score. A.J. Dillon with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Browns are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Rosas good with the extra point. And we are tied here in the
Bella partita, dai che ci divertiamo.
17-17 the score. All even to this point as the kick's away. Returnable here for Davis. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they've got less than 30 seconds to go here, so not a lot of time to work with. Completion here to Claypool.
La Madonna
Steelers
santa.
use the first of their 3 timeouts. As they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. To throw, it's Rodgers. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Well behind the sticks here with a 2nd and 18. Another try after the first down sack. Rodgers, he'll get this to his tight end. That's Pat Freiermuth. Now the Steelers going to use
Cioè, io non so veramente uno che cosa deve mettere. No, ho capito, cioè, più che mandarli indietro, più che... cioè...
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now Rodgers. Throw left side, taken in by Claypool. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago, because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Got his man, it's
Preso.
for a Steelers touchdown. Darren Waller in the final seconds of the first half. And the Steelers have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half.
And that was a beautiful ball right there as he waited for his tight end to come uncovered in the end zone to give him points for patience.
Lo so.
Delivered it right where it needed to be for 6 points.
Lo so.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead.
Ti credo.
So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play. Final play of the half, Mills. Finding his safety valve here, that's complete. He finds some open field. And he's after a very nice game. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17 as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our
No, sono a Milano. Sono fuori, c'è qua fuori Milano. No, ma si sta bene, non fa caldissimo. Tipo? Madonna, no, quasi sta bene. No, ma io prima sono andato a giocare a padel, si stava da Dio, veramente.
Okay, coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game.
Che bello. Inizi tu. Già che ho fatto il fumble, è vero. Che palle. Ma no, non mi piace tanto la Liguria. Sinceramente, quando andiamo in vacanza veniamo sempre in Puglia. Andiamo in Salento. Sì, vado in Liguria, però non è che mi faccia impazzire. Sai cosa? Che alla fine sono 2 ore, poi 2 ore andare, 2 ore tornare, o ti fai il weekend, in giornata se no una rottura di palle.
From the 30 on 2nd down. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down. Shotgun now for Rodgers.
Ma incredibile. Ma cioè, uno che cosa può fare? Non ho capito io. Sta cosa veramente mi manda i matti sta cosa. Anche perché cioè, è un rilascio proprio secco immediato, cioè nel senso non hai neanche tempo di fare niente.
And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down. Here's Rodgers.
Ma no! Ma che... no, questa non me la dovevi fare proprio. Non me la dovevi fare questa. Oh mamma mia. Ho sbagliato io. No, così. Pensavo volessi giocartela uno contro uno sull'esterno, non avevo capito che c'era il tight end lì così.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead now up to 14. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Browns drive about to get started. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially. But you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
Mike, check 33. 70 Ranger. Let's go. Hey, check Mike 33.
Mills now. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. You know, if following up on this head coach and the pressure that he is under, CD, I want to switch it to you because you've been on winning teams, but I know you've been in similar situations too where things just are not going well. How do you approach that as a player?
It's a tough approach, Brandon, because you actually have to do the opposite of what you think.
Questa cazzo te l'ha presa te. Ma cosa fa? Ma pensa a te, oh. Ha lanciato proprio di merda. Minchia, guarda come ha lanciato proprio fuori fase. Ah, peccato.
Things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Throwing now is Rodgers.
Oh, incredibile. Quella che non mi ha preso prima me l'ha preso adesso.
You think maybe there was an adjustment there. Finally gained a measure of, I don't even know if you call it revenge, but got a play done against him, and that's been difficult.
Che c'è, incredibile che cosa non è partito. Cosa non è partito? Caso c'era Miller, era...
opportunity.
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
44 is the mic. 44 is mic.
Throwing again, Mills on 2nd and 10. Open man is Waddle, complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
Mills now looks to throw on 1st down.
Penso interfere, cazzo. Arbitro! Oh!
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
2nd and 10.
Watch the pass. Hey, check Mike 39. Check Mike 39. 70 Lion. 6 guys. Check.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And some room to work. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Boy, the offensive line there, that was a thing of beauty to watch them block.
I love how you give a little appreciation.
Sì, ma il tuo linebacker se n'è proprio disinteressato del... Ci è passato 1 millimetro, ho detto prego, prego.
Hours of practice that have gone into it. Great pocket by the running back. Quarterback puts it right in the perfect spot. Great mesh point by them. The timing on point. The run even better.
Check Mike 39. Check Mike 39. Hey, what?
On play action, Mills. Rolling to his left.
Ma no, sul caschetto l'ho preso.
Good hands there defensively at 2nd down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field, D.
Off the play fake, Mills. Rolling to his right. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
Sometimes guys get locked into such a groove. What do we call it? The game slowing down. They see everything happening almost in slow motion. They see the lanes develop. I feel like he's right there.
Well, and you want this from your leader, right? With this deficit, this stage of the game, 2nd half, no quit in him.
Zero.
Under pressure and he'll go
Ha
down.
preso proprio nel momento, ho detto qui è capace anche che fa fumble.
They dial up the
Di solito quando fa così rischi pure il fumble.
tune of a 9-yard loss.
Madonna, cosa sì.
After the
Ci voleva
second,
niente per far
2nd and
fumble qua.
19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
44 is the mic. 44.
Working out of the gun, Mills. That's going to be caught by Waddle. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Don't be scared of it.
On 3rd down, here's Mills.
Uff.
Incomplete, nearly intercepted. Took a chance with that one. It'll lead to a 4th down.
Cos'è? Che mi fa fare il... No, meno male.
Kick is good. And that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. So the response to that touchdown on the other side to begin the 3rd quarter. Look, just 3 points, but still a response nonetheless.
You're exactly right about that because I think you needed to answer back with something, even though it's not 6. Just enough to send the message that says, hey, we're not going away.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Well, they've got the lead here getting late into the 3rd quarter, and the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead,
Che cazzo.
they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
On 2nd and 9, Rodgers into the center.
Ma come... Dove è passato? Porca troia. Ai ai.
A great performance like this out of Aaron Rodgers, you have to chuckle thinking that his only FBS offer was a walk-on at Illinois.
And now he's the pride of Butte Junior College, of course at Cal. And I remember watching him play at Cal, and he would run 7-on-7 drills. Angry if the ball ever hit the ground, and he didn't do it very often.
Looking for more there on first down, but this
Ma.
field incomplete. These two teams met in Pittsburgh earlier in the year, with the Steelers prevailing in that one. So they'll be looking for the win here in Cleveland to complete the season sweep. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They hand this off to Harris.
Bravo. Bravissimo.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
On play action, Rodgers. Got a man, it's Darren Waller. And he's out of bounds, but not before a big pickup that time on what's going to wind up being the final play of the 3rd quarter. Now a first down carry for Harris. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. They'll keep it on the ground. Harris again. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
And the Steelers on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Rodgers going to throw. And he's got the hook up to Ruggs. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line.
First down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
So frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here. Down late, tough. And he's in. Touchdown. Steelers.
Che palle.
Najee Harris.
Cazzo, prima sul mancato intercetto hai fatto touchdown, adesso su quella palla che hai sparato in aria là hai fatto di nuovo touchdown. Hai convertito tutto quello che potevi convertire. E io invece sull'intercetto ho fatto 3 punti.
This will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
I remember Coach telling me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL. Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by, and these corners have been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against them offensively.
Presa? No! Ma cazzo! Boh, non lo so.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Mills. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. DJ Reader able to record his 5th sack of the season. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Yeah, let's get a sack lunch.
Now Mills on 4th down. And that is incomplete.
Vabbè,
Boy, it looked
ci
like
sta.
he had it and dropped it. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check, check. Watch 54.
They'll run on first down. Harris. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. 44 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. Now it's Rodgers. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. 4 touchdown passes now for Aaron Rodgers. And the Steelers stretch this fourth quarter lead even further, and they are closing in on win number 12 of the season. Extra point by Bass. Up and good.
Fino al terzo quarto è stata bella.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Browns' drive about to get started. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide.
Ma no! Ma tienine una Waddle, cazzo. Così no. Cazzo, sono perfette.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. You got the big lead defensively, willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Mills from the gun on 3rd down. Forced out to his left. Going deep this time for Miller.
Oh, che botta di culo.
And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Scotty Miller, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Browns make some inroads here on that deficit. PAT up and good by Rosas. And that'll cut the lead down to 18. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. Returnable here for Davis. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And this one has gone pretty well to form. They've come in, had little problem thus far, and now they'll try to polish things off in the 4th. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. So 4th quarter, a nice run there to start this drive. Charles, what do you think the split will be here between run and pass?
Well, partner, I think it'll lean towards the run, but this is also not a time where you just totally do that. You still have to possess the ball, move the sticks, and keep the clock moving as well. So they'll run their offense, but yeah, when they have a chance to run it, they'll do that a little bit more.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big pickup there on the run. Well, for a play that didn't look like much at the snap, that jet sweep turned into a big play in a hurry.
And how about how they ran the play? Because they obviously caught the defense out of position and not expecting that one, and that turned into a nice chunk of yardage. But how about the execution on the handoff? Most of the times we see on the jet sweep, they punch it forward so that if it falls to the ground, it's just an incomplete pass. Here, you've got to execute it well, otherwise it's a fumble.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. They run again with Harris. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down. Rodgers. Finds a seam inside the 40.
E io non so veramente cosa fare, incredibile.
25-yard line.
We play to win. Let's
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the fourth, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and go like turtle at this point. You can just go ahead and play.
Now a pass dumped off to his running back. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. Despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. Second down. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. On second down, this is Harris. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, they went back to him, but the results were similar, so I highly doubt that he'll get another opportunity here on 3rd and long.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Rodgers. And he'll be hit as he releases it.
Pure.
Incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
And this is not going to be anywhere close. No good. Way wide to the left. And this score will stay right where it is. Well, they can probably live with that with this late lead in the 4th quarter. That's one of the few things that's gone wrong.
You're exactly right. This one was well in hand. That kick there was more for cosmetics, you know, to add to their score. Not getting it, that shouldn't harm them at all.
First down, Mills. He hits Adams complete. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Dillon now on 1st and 10. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run. But the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Sliding out of the pocket. Looking deep for Adams. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, this has not been
Arbitro.
that he thought prior to the game.
Quindi?
Probably figured he'd be able to throw a few more downfield, but he's having to run around for his life back there. They've already gotten to him a number of
Beh, l'avrebbero
times.
rivisto.
They'll keep coming after him in the
Vuol dire che
passing.
Adams non è più
My
capace.
advice, shorter passes. Get the ball out of your hand.
To throw, Mills. Open man is Miller. He's got it. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. Clock management, definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
First down throw for Mills. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Hey, check Mike 39. Check Mike 39. Let's go, defense.
On 2nd down, Mills again. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining. And they'll throw again. Here's Mills.
Porca troia, ho sbagliato.
Intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson.
No, che pollo quell'altro. Un salame. Cazzo, avevo fatto tutto un bel drive, che palle.
So this defense
Ma sai cosa? All'inizio avevo schiacciato X per lanciare subito, però forse l'ho schiacciato troppo in fretta così non mi ha lanciato. Poi... No, poi ormai ero focalizzato su quell'uomo lì, ho fatto la cazzata.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Cleveland offense ready to go. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. Throwing left side, it's complete. The Browns will quickly use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Play fake, Mills.
No. Ma come ha lanciato poi? No, ma dico proprio la tecnica di lancio, l'ha fatta in modo stranissimo.
One last shot from Mills. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this
Bella.
at the 37.